Eagles win. Yep, cool. It's good. I'm happy we won. I'm happy we did that. Okay? But I'm a little pissed off, okay? For this defense, okay, first off, at one point we're winning. We're kind of blowing them out, but not blowing them out. We're up by 17 points. And then I'm sitting there going, wow, it feels like we're killing them, but we're not killing them. If that makes any sense. This was bullshit. I swear to God. I don't know how good this Detroit Lions team's going to be this year, but there's still no excuse. You got Jared Goff back there throwing the ball, okay? This defense has so much talent on it, okay? There is no way this game should have been this close, a 3-point win. Are you serious? Now, listen, I already thought this in my mind. I said I was going to make a preview video. I didn't get to make it this week, whatever. I said, I have a feeling that this Detroit Lions team is going to show up and not maybe win or make a close game. I thought that in my head, but I said, if the Eagles are smart enough to know, not believe in their own hype, they go in there and dominate this team like they should on paper, okay? Not saying Detroit's that bad, but then I seen, it's a sold-out crowd the first time since like 2019. Oh, the fans are pumped up. They were on Hard Knocks, yada, yada. I'm like, and Dan Campbell last year had their team playing hard for him. A lot of games were very, very close. They lost heartbreakers by just, crazy yardage field goals and, or missed field goals and whatnot. So I say, they're not as bad as people think. So we start the game off, and we couldn't stop the run to save our lives, bro. I think DeAndre Swift had like his best game, number one career high, something yardage, whatever. We couldn't stop a nosebleed in terms of the run game. But our secondary was playing well. I said, okay, well, this is good. Secondary's playing well then. Can't stop the run game. Then we come out of halftime, and it's the reverse. We couldn't stop anything. If it's 3rd and 6, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, we couldn't get off the field. We let Jared Goff just march down, check down, throw a couple balls. It was pathetic. And I'll tell you the truth. I feel if the Lions would have caught some of the balls they dropped, we would have probably lost this game. Just being honest. Now, like I said, I don't know how good Detroit is this year. But if they are good, then damn, okay, we that's a pretty good team right there we beat in a close game. But if they are who they were last year and the years prior, this is a fucking joke, okay? And it needs to get fixed fast. Jonathan Gannon is a scrub. Sorry-ass defensive coordinator. He should have been going after last season. But the excuse was, he doesn't have enough talent, enough, secondary help, this and that. Well, now you got it. Okay? Jalen Hurts, I thought he was solid throughout the day. But what Detroit did was literally just blitz him. And every time they blitzed or whatever, their defensive line was just getting right through our offensive line. I don't know what the hell was going on today. Aiden Hutchinson is a difference maker. I don't know why the Jags didn't take him number one overall, which we already talked about before. But whatever. You've seen how improved their defensive line has been since he's on, got drafted by the Lions. But I'm just so fed up with the defense and the performance they put on. I feel they believed in their own hype, and they kind of maybe overlooked the Lions a little, like, this is fine, whatever. And their fans were rowdy, they were hyped up, and they were in that stadium rocking it. We won the game, cool. Should it have been this close? No. I know things happen in football. I'm not upset. I'm not really, I'm just thinking and looking at the schedule. What, we got Minnesota next week, right? That offense with Justin Jefferson and them boys, they're going to have a fucking field day on this defense. And like I was saying, Hurts couldn't do much because he was getting blitzed a lot. We did run the ball a good amount. We had 4 rushing, first time since 1961, 4 players rushed for a touchdown in a single game. Some Jazz, whatever stat like that. Cool. A.J. Brown was very, very impressive. Dude's a fucking beast. Monster. Okay? 155 yards today. Tying his career high. He had 128 yards and 6 catches coming only in the first half. He's got talent, and he's going to have, he's going to continue to be good with, Jalen Hurts and whatnot. I'm not trying to overlook the fact that, his debut was good, everything else was nice, but the defense, there's no excuse for this. They need to really be prepared. Then you strap up, take a look at film, and see what the issue is. Because if the issue is Jonathan Gannon's a shit-ass coach and he doesn't know how to call, the right plays and whatnot, he needs to go immediately. And how the hell were some teams looking at him for head coaching jobs? His ass can't even be a damn defensive coordinator. The offense was okay throughout the day. Okay, yeah, we did put up, 38 points, whatever. Okay. I just feel like with this team on paper and the talent it has and the hype that's around it, I was like, but the Lions did improve their offensive line. I understand that, and they got some other things going on. They play hard for Dan Campbell. But we're going to see. It's only week 1, so I am pissed off, but I'm not really pissed. We're going to see as the weeks go on. If this is a continuous trend where the defense is playing pretty solid, but they're lacking in some areas. I know it's football. You're not going to have a complete team just go out and blow everyone out. And the offense is just putting up points, and then the defense is collapsing. We're going to have a big issue. And also the offense, there was some tacky calls. They were stupid. They called that they shouldn't or whatever. Penalties were terrible. Awful, awful, awful today for the Eagles. And also, take a look at the false delay of games. Well, we had two or three, and we should have had more because they weren't. And that's an issue on the coach, and that's an issue on the quarterback. They didn't know the time or what was going on. Look, I'm not trying to bring the mood down. Let's go birds, fly, fly. We're on to, the Vikings home opener, whatever, blah, blah. That's cool. We'll see what happens then. It's just, to me, it was like, wow, okay. So the defensive line was our number one strength to this team every year, but it was our secondary that wasn't good. Now it's like, okay, the secondary was playing pretty solid, but we couldn't stop the run to save our lives, and the D-line couldn't even get the Jarek off. I think, he had 1 or 2 sacks on him, but the whole day he had time just to throw. And that's not me taking credit away from Detroit. Like I said, they upgraded their offensive line. They got a pretty solid offensive line back there. But I don't know where this is going to go in terms of what's next for us. They need to figure it out. Because with all this talent, there's no excuse on the defense. Look at Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz called a style of defense that everyone bitching and complaining that, he's leaving receivers on island, leaving corners on islands. We don't have no corners, blah, blah. Yeah, now we got the corners, and we got the same D-line. Jim Schwartz would have died to have this when he was here as defensive coordinator. Okay? This guy, John Gannon's got it all, but doesn't know how to call anything. I don't know. Let's go, Birds, Flags, Fly. I'm out. Happy we won the game. Like I said, we don't know. Detroit could be a really good team this year, and it was just a shocker to all of us. But happy they won. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? Like I said, it was a little, the defense and all that. I don't want to continue to talk about it. Let's just go, Flags, Fly. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? I'm happy they won, like I said, and I'm not taking anything away from Detroit. We'll see how they do throughout the season, too. Now, if they do suck and this was just a one-time, I'm going to be a little hot. But I'm focused on what we're doing and what's coming up next. So let's go, Birds. I'm out. And hopefully they figure this out because they have to. They have to. There's no way you can go into other games with actual elite quarterbacks, on like some that are on the schedule, and think, we're just going to, whatever. Or say we go against Dallas with all their weapons. Yeah, we'll get blown back. All right, y'all. Peace.